Hi guys, and welcome to this replay. This is me and my Tier 6 American destroyer, the Farragut, or however that's pronounced. And I think this was my very first game in this ship. Basically just unlocked it, I equipped it with my captain, and off I went. So I'm not really sure what to expect. But as it turns out, I actually like this ship. Since this replay was recorded, I have since unlocked the next one, the Mahan, or whatever that's pronounced. I really should learn those names. But anyways, so the Tier 6, what can we say about it before the action begins? Well, it has 5 guns, or rather, with this hull, it has 5 guns. There are 2 hull upgrades, and if you get any of them, you will lose 1 turret, and you will gain some AA, also some hit points and other minor things. So I never actually used the other hulls. I think I unlocked them to get to the Tier 7, but I never actually used them, never bought them, because, well, I use this mostly as a gunboat, which means the more guns you have, the better you do. So, yeah. Anyways, what else can we say? Yeah, the torpedoes have a range of something like, what, 5.5 kilometers? Yeah, less than 7 anyway. People will spot you before you get those torpedoes off. So, for me, they're kind of secondary. I rarely actually use them, unless the opportunity presents itself, which means, like, I see a battleship on the other side of an island and I can get very close before he sees me. In that case, yes, I would use them. Mostly, I will just glue myself to a friendly battleship and try to provide some destroyer protection for him, or at least stay a very long range. Which this ship is pretty good at, staying at range. You don't need to get too close. Destroyer very close, but I don't really have a shot at him. So I don't have 6th sense on this one, that skill for the commander, so I don't know if I've been spotted, but I would almost assume yes. Well, no one is shooting at me, so maybe they didn't actually see me. Oh well, opening up. Might as well get those guns going, and now I have been spotted for sure, because that guy is very close. So, some torpedoes just because, not expecting to hit anything. Guns, let's see if we can do something to this destroyer. Not that much, but I am hitting him though. Which is what this destroyer is good at, taking out other destroyers. At least as long as they're either Japanese, well, mostly Japanese. The Russian ones can hold their own, or even do better than these in many cases. But yeah, those guys disappeared. Better get into cover. Again, don't know if they are spotting me or what's going on. I think they were, because those torpedoes were for me. Slow down. And they missed. So I was hoping to get a good look at those destroyers again, and maybe giving them some torpedoes, or at least shooting them, but they're probably hiding in the smoke. And there's one of those battleships I was talking about before. He's within range of my torpedo, so I just need to get around here. But unfortunately, he's turning away, so I can shoot at him with my guns. That's a good hit there. I'm taking a little bit of a chance here, coming around. I very much know that I'm not going to hit anything with my torpedoes, but what the hell, might as well fire them. He's like 2 kilometers out, he's sailing away from me, so yeah. They're not going to catch him. But anyways, firing my guns, and could be unhealthy staying here, so let's get away. That was a lucky shot. close when it comes to torpedoes. So, he's still within range. He's going to shoot. He's really shooting at me, so get more damage done here. Get the range on the island. So he's shooting at me now. They missed. Almost. 2-1 hit there. So, yeah. And now there is a destroyer there, which I finally noticed. He's within range. I can only assume that he knows that I'm here. So it's close to range. Let's see what kind of destroyer it is, but if it is Japanese, then I should definitely be able to kill this guy. But if he's American, then yeah, depending on his health, could get ugly. At least I have a couple of friends here with me, so that's always good. So far 34 hits, torpedoes. So, just my friend over there. So we are at least 2 against 1 if we could just find the bugger. And there he is. So let's open up. Hit, close. So basically I have to chase this guy for quite a bit to get his steering, which he's probably going to fix. He's using his smoke. That's pretty good, because he has 2 people shooting at him. So, still, his problem is that we are also destroyers, so he can't really outrun us, at least not easily. Anyways, while he's hiding in his smoke, we're closing in, and we're not doing too well. We're actually losing. Hit by 2 ships, so not looking too good. It's not shooting at us, and yeah, it's a Japanese, so some flag there. So his guns are just not good enough, really. I mean, he might as well be shooting a little bit at us. You never know, but generally speaking, he's outgunned.
Dead ahead.
Avoided those torpedoes without problems. Again, 2 with his guns, so now he has like 1 gun left, depending on which one that is. He's pretty good at doing the zigzag, but unfortunately, he's going to get another one. Doing this means that he's also not going full speed. I think he is faster than me, but all this zigzag is keeping up with him. Now he has another problem. Now he's running out of map. Apparently I'm alone, actually, trying to take on this guy. My friend turned around and shooting. He missed. There he sailed into the water. I think this was before the update with the speed deduction, so yeah, it's just annoying me really. But yeah, turning around, getting more guns to fire. So he's dead now. That's not much you can do. Fire torpedoes, just for the hell of it.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Could almost turn dangerous. Yeah, just missed it. So, okay. Well, got that guy, but now I'm far away from everything. So, turning around. And let's get back to help the team. But well, that was the best thing to do. Never let a destroyer run away if you have the chance to take him out. Which I did, so that was good. So, got a kill, a few more hits, 1 fire. Still not a spectacular game by far. But well, so while I'm moving back here, what else can we say? It's not the fastest destroyer. Right now I'm doing 36.5 or 6 knots. It's not slow, but well, would be nice if it would go a little bit faster, but I guess you can't have it all. The steering is pretty good. Avoiding torpedoes is normally not a problem. The only times I've been hit by torpedoes, sad to say this, but is when I slow down for whatever reason and they fire basically where I'm sitting still. The time it takes to get back up to speed and turning is normally the time it takes for the torpedo to hit you. So yeah, that has cost me a ship or two. But other than that, I do avoid torpedoes pretty easily. But then again, most destroyers do. What else? Hit points. The difference between this one and the tier 4 is like 1,000 hit points or so. They're really not famous for having a lot of hit points even as you go up the tiers. I think even the tier 7 has basically the same as this. Again, I don't have the upgraded hull, so if I had that I would be able to get a few more hit points, but still, 1,000 or so more. Anyways, here's another destroyer who's shooting at my friends. This, I'm not mistaken, this is also a Farragut. So this some full health. It's also so good. Oh, that was a good hit. That was almost missed. Unfortunate. Good hit. It's a solid hit. That was also good. So now it's about an even match. But now he knows I'm here and he's going to be shooting at me now. So it's not bad. Starts taking over the steering. Repair that. Start turning. Watch my torpedoes. You never know. This guy is good. He's hitting me basically every time he fires his gun. So just forgot that I have torpedoes. So into them.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
And now my steering is jammed. So I just used my repair. So for at least the next 35 seconds or so, I'll be going around in circles. But well, at least no one is here to shoot at me. So it could be worse. Now I have 2 kills. And hit one guy with a torpedo. That also means we're actually winning, I think, for the first time in this match. But it's still close. I have 1,200 hit points left, so one even slightly bad salvo and I will be swimming home. But anyways, I guess at this point I could have repaired, but I figured, and changed my mind anyway. I wanted to save my repair.
Problem solved, sir.
Danger. But well, gotta get back in this. Let's see if we can help the team. Like I said, we only hit by 1, so they sink 1, and they will pretty much be winning. So let's go help. And there's a cruiser at Cleveland this way. Not really what I want to be attacking, but beggars can't be choosers. So let's see, he's still too far away. I do like the range of the guns on this thing. I don't have the captain's skill. Even if I did, it wouldn't be active yet, because I'm still training the captain for this ship. But I don't have the skill through the extra range. But I think if you do, you are able to stealth fire. So choose, which is always good. That Cleveland is so at this point I was thinking, maybe, just maybe, I can go and torpedo him. But yeah, probably he's a little busy with other people. So I decided, instead of trying the torpedoes, just try the smoke. Going around the circles here, so instead of going around smoke, because if I continue, he will see me. So now let's slow down. So you can see him, I can see him. He's pretty much pointing his guns in this direction. There's no he's dead. It's just another time.
Enemy cruiser Bombers are
good.
sunk.
And now we're 5 against 3, so even better.
Our victory is in
91
sight.
points, which is neat. Less than 5 minutes left, so it's looking good. Anyways, I would like to do more, so sailing towards the last enemy ships. Behind that island. But anyways, there's where to find them, so let's keep going. The one thing that well, it's not really this ship, it's more like the game itself, is that when you get up to around tier 6, it starts a little bit at tier 5, but the reload times for torpedoes is, well, kind of ridiculous. And this thing without the commander skill is something like almost a minute, like 55 seconds or so. With the skill, I'm not sure, but probably still around 50 seconds. So, yeah. But then again, I've done this one specifically. You don't use torpedoes very often, but on Japanese destroyers, yeah, you really can't rely on your torpedoes. You fire them and they miss, and you sit there for at least a minute doing pretty much nothing until finally you can watch them again. At least in this thing, I can fire my guns. Do something. Again, I'm a little bit like, well, maybe I can get around here, get close enough to watch those torpedoes, catch them by surprise. But I pretty much realized that, yes, I could continue, I could probably get within range and launch them, but he will also spot me and, well, kill me. With one salvo and I'll be dead. At this range you can't really miss. So instead of going that way out, basically in front of him, he's shooting at that guy over there, I decide to come up behind him. And the last enemy is straight ahead. But we have basically won this already. It's just a question of who gets to get the last 2 kills. By points first. Oh well. Let's see. So, the guns have turned around. Time to get clear of this island, and then we can put some shots into him from behind. So there it is. Okay. So that's one moving up. Hope that he's not interested. He's on fire from battlefield. And this is really the first mistake I'm making this game. There's an island, which I really should have seen, so I'm stuck. That also means that I managed to fire. Yeah. Anyways, so let's put them. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so let's take a look at the results. So just a tad more than 300,000 credits. This might actually be my personal best, or at least it's very close to it. And what really surprised me, I suppose, is almost 6,500 experience. Of course, there is a multiplier in this, but either way, it's still very good. I didn't feel like I did that much really, but well, I must have done enough. So guns, 115 hits, not spectacular, but not bad either. 1 torpedo hit, well, we'll take it. Sank 3 ships, 2 of them were pretty much solo, and yeah, nothing else really here. So looking at the 2 teams, not surprisingly I finished first on my team, but should point out that the Omaha also had a really good game, almost 2,000 base experience, and apparently the multiplier must have been a 3. Don't recall what was going on, but anyways, still 2,150 base experience, so that's pretty good. Well, actually the whole team pretty much had a good game, at least the top half. The last 5 guys or so, yeah, they could have done better, I suppose. And the last guy, yeah, he could definitely done better, but then again, maybe he got spotted and taken out early. Probably something like that. The other team, well, it wasn't a horrible team, really. I mean, it was pretty even most of the way until the end. But yeah, this guy got, yeah, basically 1,000 experience, so that's still not bad for a defeat. And let's see the damage done. This is really what surprised me the most, because I only have about 42,000 total damage, so it's really not a lot. But I'm guessing all the experience and credits come from me taking down those 2 enemy destroyers, basically, from 100%. Because, yeah, there's nothing spectacular here. But either way, it was a good first game in the Farragut. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye bye.